you know, every time I went to jail, I said I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? I was always innocent, you know. Like, man, I don't know, man, these motherfuckers got me here with the rules. So,
Right.
they got you for drugs, right?
Right.
We understand that. But what made you start selling drugs, or did you not sell drugs? And what kind of drugs was you selling?
Oh, I sold drugs.
Oh, okay.
I sold
so
drugs. I sold cocaine. My lane was
you smoked, but you didn't inhale. Like Barack Obama, what was that saying? Bush, I smoked weed, but I didn't inhale.
Nah, actually got out my own product.
Okay.
I was a heavy cocaine smoker.
Okay. You still blow?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I want to touch on that because that played a big part of my life, good and bad. Like you already know how the women act off a mountain of cocaine.
Yes.
You know, so that was basically how I got introduced to the women. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty much how a lot of players get into, well, I won't say players, but individuals get introduced to that lane. Messing with the strippers, messing with the women.
So when she say she don't blow, do you think that was one of your biggest downfalls?
Oh, it was most definitely. Most definitely.
Explain
because
that.
Explain that. All right, because I didn't have like the little packs. It wasn't no limit. So I had all the friends, everybody, you know. It was like you can make anybody do whatever you want to off of it.
What year was this?
This was 2000, from 1999 to 2013.
I asked you that because, you know, I grew up in the 80s, right? So in the 80s, that's when the dope game really came into the play, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas they was doing powder, then niggas was, you know, they was cooking powder, and then it came already ready, it came ready to rock, right? So a lot of dudes back then had after hours, and they used to have all the dope on the table. We had a homeboy named Leonard, he used to have all the dope on the table, and everybody just got high freely. Is that what, how you had it?
Exactly. I made
so them eras kept going. Huh?
Oh yeah, and it's still going probably to this day.
Okay.
And like in my house, I had 2 strip phones. As soon as you walk in, I had, you know, player bachelor pad. You know, they didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't a quick fix. I was a long-term entertainment for them. You know, so I was able to keep them around because it was bigger than just that moment. You know. I can get into the brain and keep them around. Yeah. Especially as long as I got that bag of powder. You know,
so going to prison, you was fucking with your nose, you had plenty of hoes, you had strippers, you had plenty of money, you know, you was moving weight and shit, right? And then you come out of prison, right?
Right.
And you change your life around.
Not right off.
Not right off.
Went right back.
So
let me back up and let you tell you. When I got out, I was only out 33 days and caught a whole new case.
Okay. What?
Yeah. My Bucky, for 4 years, he get out for 40. Of course, I'm thinking he's solid. I get out fresh. I'm trying to get on. He on. So I'm dealing with him for a while. Next thing you know, gonna find out he done caught a case. Yeah, I'm the perfect victim. I'm not from that. I'm from Michigan. If they let me out right now, I wouldn't even know where to find him.
So you wouldn't be able to tell the homies that he was sick.
Man, none of that. So I was the perfect victim for that. So
he was on some players shit.
He was an informant, man. And he had 3 prior other people he set up before me. See, in Indiana, you gotta have 3 buses that you done gave to them folks.
To make you an official foreman.
Yeah, to make, and he had already had
So
that.
he told on you and you went back to jail. How much time you got that time?
I just had to do 2.5.
Off the 5?
Off the 5.
Okay.
But when I get out, I go back and get robbed and shot.
How many times you get shot?
1 time.
Where?
My left femoral artery left groin. You know what the chances of that is living? Very, very, it's slimmer than that.
So you almost bled to death.
Exactly. First of all, I got pistol whipped for 30 minutes. First of all, I'm asleep. Then I broke in my house while I'm asleep.
So you think somebody set you up?
I know, yeah, exactly.
You know who set you
Yeah,
up?
my ex-girlfriend said.
30 bitch.
It rolled up. She called me and told me I was gonna die that night. I'm watching the game. I ain't tripping. I ain't believing her, you know.
So
sure
she was
enough.
from Nap.
Yeah.
And so some Nap niggas getting probably her brother or somebody.
I saw exactly who done it, but I didn't know. They were some youngsters. Some youngsters. You know what I mean? So, again, even if
Nap is dangerous, man.
yeah, Nap still is dangerous.
They shot my car for Nap.
Yeah, Nap ain't no joke, man.
My Cadillac, white Cadillac.
Yeah, I had a nice run in that, but I got both of them. I had a nice run and I got everything that came with it. You know, they say you come on vacation, leave on probation.
They were jealous of you, man. So you get money, they see you up there clowning, and you from out of town, then Detroit niggas, they take over wherever they go, so that shit probably was, they probably had experience anyway with the Detroit niggas. You know?
Oh yeah, Michigan niggas, period.
Michigan,
yeah, and I think another downfall was that I wasn't from it. Nobody could vouch for it. I still got drugs when it's a drop.
But they let you get off though. You made some money, huh?
Well, I ain't really interact with them.
Oh,
so they wondering how I still doing my thing.
You really fucking with the Jays then, the junkies, right?
Oh yeah, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
But like I say, for me not being from there,
that's your down.
Big
problem. Fucking with a bitch from there, and she know the nigga, and she probably told me you got more than what they probably were looking for. Like you got,
man, she done sold them the dream.
Yeah.
They probably was broke because there was 3 of them. They probably was broke within a week because they had to split it up. You know what I mean? So, like I say,
how much they tell?
At this time, man, I say a couple thousand, about 4 ounces. Weed. I got shot with my own pistol.
So they left you for dead.
I had to crawl off the ground once I heard, front doors. That means they left. I got shot right here. I got pressure on my wound the whole time. For some reason, I do this. All kind of blood go everywhere. So now I'm in shock. Now I'm panicking. My front door is right here to that wall. So I gotta crawl to the door. I make it to my patio. I'm in a duplex. I knock on my neighbor's door. She think I'm drunk. I had to do this to make the blood hit her to know what's going on. But let me tell you, she put pressure on my wound, called them people for me, and robbed me at the same time. But I was so messed up, I couldn't say nothing. She done took my money and helped save my life.
She was junkie.
No, just young neighbors. The crazy part, while I'm getting shot and fighting, she got her music up, partying. She can't even hear what's going on. So yeah, I got mixed feelings about that, but
still, God,
yeah, I'm here. You know what I mean? So I'm glad she had that.
All that. What made you get out there?
Oh yeah, for one, them bullets hurt.
I got shot 3 times in the stomach.
Yeah. Then it seemed like at that moment, I'm talking about at that moment I got shot, it's like I was able to see this ain't for me no more. Because the game wasn't showing me love. I was showing love to the game. And what I mean by that is, no matter what, I had haters everywhere. And they wanted me out the way. And
so
get
how
me
did you handle that betrayal?
Man, I still struggle with it today. And the way I get my get back with the betrayal is keep on succeeding. Keep on. Because I think the overall goal, they was going to see me broke. You know, I really do. I think that was the overall goal. You want to see this dude just completely broke, take everything from him, even get him up out of here.
Okay, let that breathe. Let's back up. So, when you got shot, what type of injury did you sustain? Were you able to walk, or did you ever learn how to walk again?
I had to learn how to walk again.
So you broke a bone too?
What happened was when I got shot, left groin, femoral artery was straight through me. But when you get shot in your femoral artery, that vein is connected to your leg. Mm-hmm. So what happened was, you ever seen a hot dog overboard? Mm-hmm. When that bullet hit me, My leg exploded like a hot dog. It was able to sew this side up. This side's still open for life. You know, so to this day, I'm still dealing with injuries, lifetime injuries from the gunshot wound. I had to learn how to walk. I had to learn how to basically shit this, all of that. You know, and it was a long recovery. In and out of the hospital, blood transfusions, blood clots.
So how did you deal with that mentally?
Mentally, like I said, the only way I could get past this kid was doing positive stuff to get me forward. That's why I went to school.
Did you ever go back to being high?
Nah.
Nah. Done with that?
When I got shot, it was like it was done. Like,
so
everything, game changer for everything. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it 100. Do I miss the activity that came with it? Or let's just say, just the recreation. That was all I knew. Now that I've changed my life, I don't even know how to have fun. So that's all I knew.
So did you go to school and take up something like, I know you said you was a paralegal, did you go to school for that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So was that one of the ways that you kind of...
That's what I used to like take my mind off dealing with having the recovery, losing everything I worked for, the betrayal, all of that. You know, I just wouldn't be no more. My body wouldn't even be the same no more. You know, so many surgeries. So I mean, I can't even count how many surgeries.
Did you have a nightmare?
I'll tell you a story. When I got shot in Indianapolis, I needed 24 hours for it. So they had to transport me to Michigan. So when I left from getting shot, they thought I was dead. It was rumors that they came to my funeral, all kind. I ain't had social media. So I'm looking on social media. People saying they came to my funeral, I was dead, everything. None of this is true. But long story short, and I thank my mother to this day for what she did. She drove all the way from Michigan to that hospital, put me in the back of her Cadillac. I had to lay down flat because I'm stitched up, stapled up. I had to lay in the, she came by herself, put me in the back of her car, took me all the way to Flint. It's the 4th of July. I didn't know I was this paranoid. It's the 4th of July, all of a sudden, I'm jumping up, stitches bumping up, busting, you know, because, you know,
you're traumatized.
I'm traumatized. And I'm looking at my mom's just tripping. And the house right around the corner, so we get to the house, I'm still so shook up because I just heard all these supposedly gunshots, you know. And even to this day, I don't like 4th of July. I don't like New Year's or 4th of July. Because the trauma that I experienced, it was like...
The noise just, it brings back memories.
It brings back memories, and then there's a level of pain. And you know, if you ain't been shot, you ain't never experienced this level of pain. It's a pain to where you can't even make a sound. You know?
It's like you die, but you don't die.
Yeah.
Because the perception of death, you know, perception of the reality makes you feel like, because when they hit me, I got hit twice in the stomach, once in the leg. I'm thinking I'm dead, but at the same time, I'm not dead.
Right.
So I actually gave up on my life. I was like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? This is it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like you, I was fighting, but it was over with.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of times, you you associate anything of that nature, the gun noise and all that, as something like, oh, here we go again, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I know. It makes your defense, I say it made me invest in security a lot more.
It made me distrustful, you know what I mean? I think I did a pretty good job of finding out who it was, but I just thought about all the motherfuckers that was around me, and, you know, like the dude that had me take him down there, you know, I knew he had to know what was going on, And then the dudes that know him, I'm like, I'm Ken Ivers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This my hood, you know, niggas know,
Right.
they know there's some repercussions, and so, was it a sanction on them? It was just